What you saw wasn't random. This idea came to me last night. I was watching one of those classic chase cartoons. One character always chasing, the other doing everything possible to escape. And that's when it clicked. That's exactly how buttons work. Buttons exist to be clicked. We click buttons to buy things, submit forms, start games, activate futures. But what if the button didn't accept that role? What if it decided to fight back and escape its destiny? So I started building it. I didn't start with anything complicated. I just wanted one thing on screen, a button. At first, it behaved like a normal button. You move your mouse, you click, and that's it. So the first thing I added wasn't movement. It was awareness. I added a JavaScript file. This is where all the behavior will live. Then I connected it to the page. Now the button can react to things. So I moved into JavaScript. At this point, the button is just sitting there. If I wanted to do anything, I need control over it first. So the first thing I do is grab the button. Now before making it move, I wanted to know where the player actually is. So instead of reacting to clicks, I listened to mouse movement. Now every time the mouse moves, I store its position on the screen. Just X and Y. At this point, nothing happens, and that's on purpose. I just want to know what the mouse is doing first. Knowing where the mouse is isn't enough. What actually matters is how close it gets. So I needed a way to measure distance. Before anything moves, I need to know where the button actually is. Not in theory, on the screen. I could use the edges, but that feels wrong. If the button is reacting, it should react from its center. That's the point that matters. Now I just compare the two. Where the mouse is versus where the button is. The difference is the distance. So if I run this right now, it looks exactly the same. And that's expected. The button isn't reacting yet, but now it knows how close you are. Up to this point, the button is just aware. It can see the mouse, it knows where it's sitting, but awareness alone doesn't change anything. So the next question was simple. How close is too close? Right now, I have X and Y, but thinking in directions is messy. I don't care where the mouse is coming from, I just care about one thing: how far away is it? This turns the mouse into a single number, closer or farther. So I draw an invisible circle around the button. Outside the circle, everything's fine, but once the mouse crosses it, that's when the button starts to panic. At this point, I still don't move anything. I'm not trying to make it run, I just want a moment, a trigger, a clear "you're too close" signal. Now visually nothing changed, it still looks calm, but now the button knows when it's in danger. Here comes the fun part: reacting. If the mouse gets too close, the button just moves away. Let's implement this right now in this very moment. So the idea here is simple. If the mouse gets close, I move the button in the opposite direction. For now, I'm keeping it subtle, just a small reaction. You see that? It's moving away, but barely, which is fine, but it doesn't feel annoying yet. So I just pushed it a lot more. And yes, there is the behavior. What you saw here is the simplified version. The real game logic is a lot messier. There are boundaries, limits, retries, and edge cases. But showing all of that would completely break the flow of the video. So I focused on the core idea, the behavior. So I have a challenge for you. How long do you think it will take you to finally click the button? Try it. The link is in the description. And when you finally succeed, come back and tell me how long it took you.